So this is a solution for Indian independence from US tech. So let's see the steps. Now we need to do the following. First thing which we can do, and we need to do it from today itself. We need to wholeheartedly embrace open source culture in India. It can start from government. Government needs to enforce that every office in the government of India and all state governments, every office needs to start using Linux as a OS operating system. We need to check out Windows operating system immediately from all the offices, all universities, all colleges, all schools. And we need to start using open source languages, open source applications, and tech stack. This absorption and adoption of open source operating system and technologies will help us to gain independence from US tech platforms in a large way. Secondly, we need to create two funds. First fund is of 50,000 crores, which will be instituted by Government of India. The money has to come from Government of India, and it will focus on high-tech industries and technologies like foundational models, Indian models, AI, quantum computing, other cutting-edge technologies which only a small number of people have the requisite skills. It will target getting top talents from across the world to work in India. Majority of it, 75% of the funding will go to Indian skilled resources across the world. 25% of the allocation can be made to attract talents from other countries as well. This will be a strategic investment. Government can take some equity in the company, and in 10 years time it can divest. I'm sure if right kind of investments are made and right kind of people are selected, government will be in the profit. But it will have to put in the money upfront, and it will have to manage this entire process for next 10 years. Another fund which we are calling as Platform Freedom Fund. This fund of 15,000 crore is aimed at startups to create Indian platforms. This will be funded by a collective of Indian companies or Indian corporates like Tata's, Birlas, Ambani, Adani, etc. I mean, a lot of big guys are there. What Government of India can do, call the heads of these companies, maybe top 50, top 100 across the country, and ask them to put in the money in this corpus. So this will be managed by Indian Private Equity Group. We will have 1,000 startups. On the average, these startups will be given 25-30 crores to start with. They can have maybe 10-15 people to start with, and these guys, 1,000 guys, they will work on 200 different applications. So for example, if you want to have a micro blogging platform like X or Twitter, so let's have 5 startups work on a Twitter kind of application. Let's have 5 different startups work on a YouTube kind of an application, another 5 on Indian search application, another on Discord kind of application, another on email application. So think of any application which we use in our day-to-day lives: WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook. So 5-6 companies, each they will start working on one application. They'll be given 24 to 30 months or 3 years, to come out with a working prototype which is launched in the market. And each of these guys, working on, so 5 guys are working on one application, so we'll pick up the best. So at the end of the year, some competent authority, maybe a set of users, they will select the best application which has come out from this competition, and that will be scaled up further. And maybe other guys who have worked in getting that product right, they will be co-opted, and they will work together to scale this application to the next level. I'm sure when the first applications come out after 3 years, they will be working application, but obviously it will not have all the frills, the usability will be limited. So these guys, there'll be one winner, but the four guys who could not win, they will come together and they will now build it up to the next level. So in that way, these 1,000 companies, they will help us create 200 different applications for us, and it will ensure that in 3 to 5 years, when these companies start becoming mature and start getting more and more customers, so we have, after 5 years, complete tech independence from the West. So this is 2025. If we start this project in now, maybe by 2030, we can have a second independence, this time independence from US technology.